O M G. Man, check me out. No Diddy, no Diddy, no Diddy, no doubt. No Diddy, no Diddy, no Diddy, no doubt. No Diddy. OMG. Diddy, 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 Diddy. No Diddy. Well, Diddy, we ain't talking about Diddy at all. Diddy stuff is in the throw that thing against the wall. I don't even know why I try to make it stick no more. It ain't nothing popping. That 50 Cent doc is isn't like last year's trending topic. So now, oh my God. What the hell happened yesterday, man? So I titled, I got to put Diddy name in there just to try to catch the algorithm, being the algorithm. But I put Nicki Minaj name because Nicki and Don Lemon got beef. I knew it, but it just went past my head. And then the Prez want to lock up Don Lemon for the KK act and the Face act. Oh, we got the content. Wow, I don't even know what to say, man. This is crazy. First it was Jimmy Kimmel. Now it's Don Lemon. Oh my God. But before we get into the topic, let's go into the chat. And we got Lois Cox up in the building. Lois Cox up in the building. Out of Jersey City. Yeah. Shout out to Lois Cox, my beautiful member in the green. She says, "Good morning, Don and chat. Good morning, Lois Cox and everybody out there." We got Andrew in the building. Shout out to Andrew in the building. So good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and all that good stuff. I am your host with the most, Don Easy TV. And if you can, everybody put the thumbs up for me, for me, for me, for me. That means like the video, subscribe, hit the notification bell, make sure it says and share me out. Man, I didn't have my regular coffee. I'm a little down right now. And then I don't and then I'm trying to stay away from that caffeine too. Nah, I got it. I need it. But I'm just mad I didn't get the right one I needed. So I'm not too pumped this morning. But I shall get there. But everybody speaking and everybody in the chat. But let's get to the content. The question at hand. Man. Wow, man. I don't know. I'm gonna piss some of y'all off because I don't D-ride nobody. Ooh, let's get to the content of president. Ooh, what's this? Bam, right there. Ooh, my God. Donald Trump reposes claiming Don Lemon should serve 40 years in prison. Damn, 40 years. And I know y'all like, why does he want him to serve 40 years? Let's go to the content. Where's the video? What clip is it? Oh my God. This is heavy, ladies and gentlemen. This is heavy. Shout out to old boy Trump going after Lemon. Yeah, man. Yep, Lois. Now he got now he got lemon in his hair. Lemon been on his head for a minute though. No Diddy. Lemon, I don't know if you follow Don Lemon on his YouTube channel, but he always talking about Trump. So you knew it was gonna come eventually. And then uh now will charges be pressed? I don't know, but knowing this president, I wouldn't doubt it. And shout out to TMZ, shout out to um New York Post. This is New York Post video. He was covering the protest maybe that made Trump mad. Yes, we about to dive into it. Here we go. Fair use. What's up, Life with Sherry in the building? My other beautiful members in the chat. Go to the channel, subscribe. Shout out to Life with Sherry. What's up, Life with Sherry in the building? All right, here we go. Fair use. Let's go. Lemon in a church. So DOJ puts Don Lemon on notice over joining anti-ICE mob, storming the church. Here we go. Fair use.
Former CNN anchor Don Lemon has been warned by the Justice Department over allegations he joined a swarm of anti-ICE protesters who burst into a Minnesota church in the middle of Sunday service and accused a pastor of working with ICE. Lemon, who has been documenting the increasingly violent protests following the shooting of Renee Nicole Good, live-streamed himself alongside demonstrators with the Racial Justice Network storming into the city's church in St. Paul, Minnesota, as they called out resident pastor David Eastwood, whom they accused of moonlighting as the acting field office director for ICE in the North Star State. David Eastwood is listed as an employee with the local field office. However, the Post could not independently confirm whether he was the same person who heads up city's church. Eastwood was not at the Sunday service. Some service disruptors chanted slogans heard at the dozens of other protests that have wreaked havoc around Minneapolis, while others specifically slandered Eastwood for supposedly misrepresenting the ideals of his faith through his support for ICE. Lemon spoke with the congregation's lead pastor, Jonathan Parnell, who said the bombardment was shameful.
I mean, this is unacceptable. It's shameful. It's shameful to interrupt a public gathering of Christians in worship.
The Department of Justice is...
Yeah. That was kind of foul. I ain't gonna lie to you. Fair use.
Probing the demonstration at the church for potential violation of civil rights laws, specifically for interfering with Christian worshipers, according to a post on X. Harmeet Dillon, the Justice Department's Assistant Attorney General for Civil Rights, chided Lemon on social media. A house of worship is not a public forum for your protests. Ooh. It is a space protected from exactly such acts by federal, criminal, and civil laws. Nor does the First Amendment protect your pseudo-journalism of disrupting a prayer service. You are on notice, she wrote. Ooh. In a follow-up post, she noted that the FBI has been activated and accused the protesters of desecrating a house of worship. Lemon has dismissed calls for him to be prosecuted for joining in with the group and defended his actions as protected under the First Amendment. The MAGA administration and the fake news MAGAs are losing their mind over something that's not even true, Lemon said, claiming he had no affiliations with the organization, defending his actions as, quote, an act of journalism.
Was it an act of journalism, or was it
about these ICE facilities, ICE processing facilities, ICE holding facilities? Here's a little bit of a heads up, something to watch out for.
I didn't even push that one. Anyway, so is that... I don't know, man. Even though he can say all day that he didn't have no connections to those people, but I know, when we know, we wouldn't want our personal worship place to get invaded by people protesting in your place of worship. I don't care what views people have. I'm just trying to be fair in the middle, bro. Like, I wouldn't want that, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't want nobody coming to my mom's church and stuff and coming there and protesting. That was too far. And Don Lemon can sit there and say all day he wasn't with him, but you came in with him. Whether you was with him or not, you walked in with him. you walked in with him, bro. So I ain't saying he should be charged, but it didn't optically look right, bro. Like, it didn't look right. I could see you protesting on the outside of the church, but when you walk into somebody's place of worship and you got a microphone and you're interviewing, I mean, that's kind of weird, bro. That's weird as hell, bro. Lemon is a great guy. Stop the lies, Molly Lopez. What did I lie about? What did I lie about? Yes, we all know that he's not a part of the group, but if you're right inside, was he inside the church or was he outside the church? That's all we want to know. Was he inside or was he outside? Let's keep it real. You know? Craig Benjamin, holding someone without cause is freedom of speech, even if it's home locked in, keep them from leaving. Huh? Huh? Holding someone without cause is freedom of speech, even if your home lock you in, keep them. I don't get what you're trying to say. Street beater. He's a news reporter, bro. But a news reporter, is there with the pro, whether he's with them or not. He came in with them. I don't understand what people don't get it. You came in with them and you put a camera inside a church of worship. Stop deriding these people. These people don't care about y'all, bro. He don't care about you. He don't care about you. Stop worshiping left and right people. That's the problem with y'all. You guys, you deride people so hard that you can't see when people wrong, bro. That's wrong. Don't go and I wouldn't want nobody. I don't know. I just think about if I was in there praying and I hear somebody start protesting. That's come on, man. Y'all going too far now. News reporter. You shouldn't be having no cameras inside a place of worship, bro. Like, it was a raid. Then you're going to throw a camera in somebody's face. Come on, y'all. Stop worshiping these people. I don't worship none of these people. You know what I'm saying? Like, but y'all do, I see. When people wrong, you got to call them out on it. He was wrong. He was wrong and them protesters was wrong. You don't go inside nobody's church, bro. Come on, man. We got to be more responsible. You know? We got to be more responsible. But I'm not going to go to the length and say he should, be locked up for 40 years and stuff like that. I ain't going to say that. But that is morally that was wrong, bro. Like, you don't go in nobody church, bro. Like, come on, man. You don't go in nobody church, bro. You know. Come on, y'all. Have some kind of, come on. We got to be fair here. We got to be fair. Let me see. Do I got the one with Fox? I got to show Fox because I'm pissing y'all off already. I'm going to piss y'all off some more with some Fox News now. And I'm gonna make it fair. I'm gonna show some of the blue, but I'm not here to deride nobody, bro. He cool, but I mean, that was wrong to go inside some church and start filming a protest. I mean, you don't have no decorum. Like, I don't even want to film. Just me being a content creator, I'm not filming inside the church, bro. I wanted to film certain things and take pictures and stuff, but I don't, no. There's a limit. I'm sorry. It's just a limit to me. People
State's Attorney General claims the demonstrators and journalist Don Lemon, who was with them, did not break the federal law the DOJ is accusing them of. Doug Lazader joins us live from Washington with all the details. Hi, Doug.
Carly and Todd, good morning. This was an extraordinary escalation of the protests in Minnesota, the storming of a church. Now, here's how this played out. As former CNN host Don Lemon joined with protesters who believed one of the pastors at a church in St. Paul had connections to ICE.
We're here to worship. We're here to worship Jesus because that's the hope of these cities. That's the hope of the world is Jesus Christ.
I want to be very respectful. Please don't push me, though.
We're here to worship Jesus.
Yes.
That's why we're here. Yeah. Okay. That's why we're here. Okay. That's what we're about.
Don't you think Jesus would be understanding
we're about
and love these folks?
Wow. Jesus will be understanding and love them folks that's in his house of worship right now while they're in the middle of a service. Like, come on, y'all. Y'all taking this freedom of speech stuff too far, bro. Like, come on, man. That's a private area, man. That's now them protesters, now they need to be charged, but him as a journalist, he was with them, so he might get charged too. I ain't saying he should get 40 years, but come on now, what's next? What's next? What's next? They do this in the black church, somebody gonna go crazy. That's why I want it to be fair. Because now, if they do that in the black church, the Klan come in, skinheads come into a black church, talking about, they start protesting, it's gonna be uproar. Now it's reversed. Come on, y'all. We got to be fair across the globe, whether you like people, ideology, political stance, or whatever. Come on, man. Stop deriding these people. They not God. Him or him is not God, bro. Stop deriding. Stop deriding. Fair use.
We're about spreading the love of Jesus.
But did you try to talk to them as a
No
Christian?
one is willing to talk.
A Minnesota.
Wow. I don't know, man. It just don't seem right, bro. I'm sorry. I'm not a Democrat or Republican. It just don't feel right, man.
Attorney General says protesters who stormed that church did not violate what's called the Federal FACE Act, but the Justice Department may not see it that way.
Man. Oof.
What you saw there was anti-Christian, anti-law enforcement rioters storming a church in this country.
Dog.
And that's a violation of law. And we are absolutely investigating. Our civil rights unit has already sent experts out to Minneapolis today. The civil rights unit, the U.S. Attorney's Office.
It's cool to protest, but don't go on somebody's private worship place, man. I don't see how y'all don't see that's wrong, bro. Like, that's crazy.
DHS is investigating this because what you saw the fear in the eyes of the members of that church.
Now, Lemon, meantime, defended his actions, saying this in a statement. It's notable that I've been cast as the face of a protest I was covering as a journalist, especially since I wasn't the only reporter there. That framing is telling. I stand by my reporting. Lemon has said that racism is a part of the ongoing immigration enforcement efforts. He has also said that some of his critics have a sense of entitlement based on white supremacy. Todd and Carl.
Yeah, the double down did not end there. Doug, thank you. For more on the double down from Don Lemon, let's bring in Tony Perkins, president of the Family Research
Anyway,
Council.
we ain't just keep watching video. We got to talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Stop deriding these people, man. That was wrong. That was wrong to throw a camera in somebody's face. You know what I'm saying? That's a whatever he was, a minister, whoever that dude, the spokesman. That just, come on, man. That's going too far, man. It's cool to do it outside the church, just like recently. I remember me and my friends, we were having a little sip, little beer, you know, little beer, and we was about to walk. We was walking. We was at a funeral, and we was about to walk. We was about to go inside the church. Wait a minute. We got bottles in our hands. Wait a minute. Let's put these bottles up. Even though it's not a church service, we're still going into the house of the Lord. Like, why would you go in, you know, so there's certain limits and respect you got to have, man. Like, I wouldn't want that to happen to a when I'm in the church or something. I'm just chilling, trying to, you know, that's the only way you're gonna catch me in the church is with my mom, if she want to go with me, or a woman, you know, that I'm trying to get with, and she into, you know, Christianity. Other than that, I ain't really going. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be honest with you. But or a funeral or something like that. Other than that, I just I'm non-denominational. I believe in God and all that, but I'm non-denominational. I'm open-minded. you know. Shout out to the Lord and all that. But then I'm definitely not gonna go in and protest. You know what I mean? Definitely not gonna go in and think in my mind, you know, unless it's something really cracking, like it's something really cracking, you know, that's the only way I'm gonna go in, you know. Other than that, there's no way I'm gonna have my mind, or I'm gonna go inside somebody's synagogue, somebody's mosque, somebody's church, or whatever, or you can somebody's yoga session. You know, people in there, you know, put their leg, and here they come. Your yoga instructor come on, y'all. You're doing too much now. Somebody gotta call it like it is, you know what I mean? And I like Don Lemon, I do. But I think he went a little too far in there reporting, going inside, asking this man his views on this and that. And I don't know, it just seemed weird, bro. I'm just sorry, no disrespect, but it was kind of like crossing boundaries, man.
So people have been asking me about.
Hold up. Before I go into that, I want to cover more about what he said, what he was saying to the reporter, to the guy, and they had more of a conversation, but I can't find it for some.
You should have put a.
Because then I'm gonna go into that Nicki one. The Nicki one, that's the one that him and Nicki went at it on social media, and by Don being a certain lifestyle, Don didn't hold back. Don didn't hold back. So much as I didn't agree with him on going inside the church, now him and Nicki, that's classic right there, bro. Him and Nicki, like the video, subscribe. I'm trying to find that tab. I guess I can't find the tab. I gotta find the tab on. It's on Hollywood Unlocked. Yeah, like the video, share me out, y'all. This stuff is crazy, man. We taking this freedom of speech stuff a little too far sometime, I think, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. I'm sorry, but I'm not. We taking this a little too far. Don't go inside nobody's church, bro. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Don't go in somebody's church. You can protest all you want. So with that being said, the president has something to say. Woo! Woo! The president of the United States. Is this him? No, it's not it. My bag. Is that it? Yeah, that is it. But I wanted a bigger one. Nah, that's not it. That's Nicki Minaj. I want the president comment. What is it? I could just read it from here. Let me go back to the picture at hand. Yeah, man, I just couldn't believe it, man. Not that picture. Where's the picture of the article? Come on, I just had it. 1 second. I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna read the president's comment on it, and I gotta put the picture back so it can be more beautiful. More beautiful. Let's just throw this picture back up. Anyway, so the president commented, a small group of elderly ladies were protesting an abortion clinic and were given 40 years in prison for violating the FACE Act. He said, Trump says, I would like to see the same kind of sentence for Don Lemon and the people that broke into that church and did that during the service. So he want to give them 40 years, man. He wants. I don't think they deserve that. You know. But if they use that same crime, that same one he listed, and then press charges, woo, it depends what the jury thinks. It depends what the jury thinks, man. And see, that's the problem. You got to be careful what you do, and you got to be careful what, I know everything is trending and all that, but sometimes some things ain't worth it, bro. Some things ain't worth it, especially messing with this dude. Like, Lemon been on Trump since I don't know when, bro. Like, I don't know how long he been on Trump on his channel. I watch him a lot, but then sometimes I can't watch it because I just don't want to hear about Trump. I don't want to hear about him sometimes. I don't. So I sometimes I don't watch it. I just get burnt out. You know what I mean? Like I know people get burnt out of me talking about Diddy. You know what I'm saying? And thank you, because I get tired of talking about his ass too. But you gotta be careful. Just like me on YouTube, I gotta be careful what I show, how I present things. With video, with audio, because man, they got things called community guidelines on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? And so just guidelines he gotta follow. And now he's a bigger person. Now he's independent. And now he's making all the money. He ain't got no boss. He's a dangerous man, and Trump know that. He's more dangerous without CNN. See, they can tax CNN while he worked for CNN. Now he don't work for CNN. Now he's powerful. He's more powerful now, so he has to be careful what he does. That's why I'm on his head. It's not that I don't like Don Lemon. He got my name Don. I like Don Lemon, but the problem, he went too far when he went inside that church, bro. Like, don't go in nobody's church of worship and, wait till they come outside. Don't go inside the damn church just because the protesters was in there. You stand at the door or something and film from the door or something. Don't go inside, because now they got every right, the Department of Justice under this man. You guys keep playing and poking the bear. He's not playing. He's not playing. One thing we get that and through our head, he's not playing no games. If he trying to get Jimmy Kimmel off the air for joking about him and making jokes, why he wouldn't go after him? Use your brain. Certainly, yeah, we got freedom of speech, yeah, but you can't go into, there's laws called, it's called the FACE Act. And what is the FACE Act, ladies and gentlemen? Let's see. Let's see. What is this? It's the FACE. Yeah, the FACE Act right here. You know, is a 1994 federal law making it a crime to use force, threats, or physical obstruction to interfere with anyone obtaining, providing reproductive health services, or exercising religious freedom in the place of worship. In the place of worship. Criminalizing such actions and allowing civil rights lawsuits for damages was, man, so they can sue. Not only he can get a crime, he can get sued for it. It just says it right there. Under the administration, despite ongoing debates over the scope and applications to the anti-abortion protests. So that's telling you right there, he can even get sued. Don can get sued. Those people forget you can be liable for stuff. And then this is the other thing they trying to get him for, the KKK Act. You know, in 1871, the Third Enforcement Act is a landmark United States federal law signed by President Ulysses Grant on October passed during the Reconstruction era. Its primary purpose was to combat the violent white supremacist terrorism in the Ku Klux Klan. To enforce the 14th Amendment was granted equal protection under the law. So that law was created so these Klan members wouldn't go inside churches and burn them down and all this, you know, even though they were still blowing up churches in the 1960s and stuff. But hey, but yeah, man. So you guys gotta be careful. Under this administration, you got to be more careful. You know, all this, you got all these rights. Not under this one. You got to not under this one. Not under this one. Not under this regime, man. They going after you say anything that's too crazy, or they gonna find some kind of loophole. And he messed up. He shouldn't went inside that church, man. He shouldn't have went inside that church. Like the video, share me out. And I know that's not a popular thing to say, but I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I'm not here to deride him or deride him. If they wrong, they wrong. I'm going to tell it like it is. Black, purple, orange, green, yellow, crayon color, whatever ethnic group. If you're wrong, you're wrong. And I think y'all going too far with this. Don't go in nobody's church, bro. Stop going in people's churches, man. You know what I mean? And protesting. Anyway, let's get into the the Nicki Minaj and Don Lemon now. So we heard what the president said, but now look at this. Oh, we got the content. Yes, we do, dude. So people are pulling up this picture right here. I don't know I guess because I don't know if Nicki came in the orange and she came like this, or they trying to say AI is wrong, bro. AI is wrong. So she came on a lot of tweets. I guess they trying to say she MAGA now, you know, because she went at Don and Don got tired of it. Nicki Minaj shares a post about Don Lemon. Shout out to Hollywood Unlocked. I got Hollywood Unlocked stuff over here, TMZ, I'm sorry, all the sources. I'm glad they're angry. They're about to get angrier. That's what Don says. That's what shares whatever Nicki said about Don. She put on here, she said, and I purposely wrote it way because I knew that it would be the only way to get the suckers to post about it. They would all, I don't know what she's talking about right here. Hold up, because Nicki be going into rants.
So people have been asking me
before we hear Don's rant. I just want to get into her tweets. Get into her tweet. So she said this tweet right here. She said, Don C. Lemon is disgusting. She said, how dare you? I want that thug in jail. I would never do that to any other religion. Lock him up. Woo! So Nicki saying lock him up. I ain't saying lock him up, but I can tell him that he was wrong on that. And then you just got to be careful what you do. Once you start getting bigger than the program, you got to be more careful. You got to be more careful. Now, where's the next slide? She posted more. That's more than that. She said 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 more than that. Let me find the pictures then. I can't find what she said more than that. Nicki was going in. Where is it? Let me see. Boom. This is one. Okay, that's something else. Not that one. Not that one. Is it this one? No, that's okay, that was Trump's statement. That's why I wanted to read it, y'all, but boom. It was more. She said more, bro. She said more. Where is it at? I can't find the content. But she want him locked up, basically. So then we gonna go into what Don said. And we gonna go into what Don said, man. Don said a lot. Don said a lot. And it's a little controversial what he's gonna say. But he said it. He said it. Fair use. This is what he said. This is his response to Nicki Minaj talking about she want him to get locked up for that church protest in Minnesota. And if y'all don't know why they was protesting, it was because of Renee Good. Like the video, share me out. Because of Renee Good. Listen, this is one of his responses. Here we go. Fair use.
That the concept of reverse discrimination is driving his aggressive crusade. The President of the United States. Here's the breaking news into the Don Lemon Show newsroom.
Well, he responded to the president right here. Then I'll get to what he said to Nicki. Here we go.
Proof that Donald Trump and this administration are just racist. The President of the United States, in an interview, said that he believed that civil rights era protections.
Oh, that's something else. My bad. Which is, yeah, that's another topic. Here we go. My bad. I'm all over the place. Let's just get to this one. Damn, is this one? This is this one. Let me go back. Sorry, folks. I got so many damn thumbnails. I be forgetting which one is which. Give me a second. I got the content. Hold up. Let me refresh it. Because, man, it's just too much to cover. It's a lot to cover. But I can't go back to what I wanted to show. Damn it. I want to hear him snap on her ass. Well, here's TMZ. I got the one with TMZ before I show that one. Here we go. Let's go to show us TMZ.
Nicki has been, over the last couple of months, made it clear that she is now publicly supporting, and I think maybe she has all along, but now publicly making known her support for the Trump administration and even the MAGA movement. The choice of words that she used to go after you, I'm not surprised she went after you.
Homophobic. Yeah. I don't think you have to black it out. You should show it to people. She called me Don, sea sucker lemon is disgusting. Look, this is what I'll say to Nicki Minaj. I normally don't respond to things like this, but, F it. I'm going to do it this time. I think Nicki Minaj has made it very clear how she feels about African Americans in this country. I don't think she's one of them, obviously. And she should, under Trump's rule, she...
What does he mean by that? Because Nicki was born in Trinidad. And we got our own little civil war going on within our black community. I don't know, man. I don't know when all this stuff started, man. We was cool in the 90s. I don't remember this tension in the 90s, you know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden it's like different groups from within our community, they don't want to be considered black. They live in America, born and raised, but they don't want to be considered, part of our community for some reason. They delineating. So you hear Don talking like this. This is heavy. Listen, fair use. Woo. Why he say that? Woo, he said it.
To Nicki Minaj. I normally don't respond to things like this, but, F it. I'm going to do it this time. I think Nicki Minaj has made it very clear how she feels about African Americans in this country. I don't think she's one of them.
I don't think she's one of them. Like, he been listening to a lot of them FBA groups and stuff. Look, Don getting conscious and shit. Wait, let me go back.
In this country. I don't think she's one of them, obviously. And she should... clear how she feels about African Americans in this country. Boy, I don't think she's one of them, obviously. And she's
that's powerful, man. That's powerful for a man, you know, the man, to know what's going on in our community, which is we got a little civil war going on, man, within our own community. It's sad.
Under Trump's rule, she should be deported because I don't think, reportedly, that she is a legal citizen here. She is undocumented, and so she has shown her disdain for African Americans. So,
woo, her, Cardi B. It's a real conversation we gonna have to have, bro. Like, it's some things that they be saying, man. And it's kind of sad, you know. Fair use. We go back.
I'm going to do it this time. I think Nicki Minaj has made it very clear how she feels about African Americans in this country. Boy, I don't think she's one of them, obviously. And she should, under Trump's rule, she should be deported because I don't think, reportedly, that she is a legal citizen here. She is undocumented. And so
the only problem with that, Don, I did research it. I did research Don, and Don, she got a green card, so she can't get deported. Her parents got a green card, and I guess they got her a green card when she got over here. So she's legally, she's legal. They can't deport her legally. So let's throw that one out. You know, yeah, she was not born here, but she does have a green card. I Googled it. You know me, I Googled it. Fair use.
Because I don't think, reportedly, that she is a legal citizen here. She is undocumented. And so she has shown her disdain for African Americans. So why are you supporting her? Why are you buying her records? She's also supporting, I have lots of gay friends who love.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm kind of riding with Don on this with her disdain, man. I just be seeing certain things, you know, she rocking with MAGA now, and then, you know, and just a lot of stuff, man. Her and Cardi B, these are like, I hate to say it, man. I hate to bring this topic up, bro, but it's just something that goes on in our community, man. Like, it's just this big divide. Who's better and who's not, and who, you know, it's sad. We should just be all black at one point, but it ain't like that no more. And it's sad. It's a real discussion we need to have.
Of Nicki Minaj, why are you supporting this homophobic, bigoted, ignorant woman? You should not be supporting her. Nicki Minaj, this is clearly out of her depth. She doesn't understand politics. She doesn't understand journalism. Ooh. And I'm not surprised that she is weighing in on something that is beyond her capacity. What I will say to her is, because she put a doll, I think she put the Chucky doll in there, a better symbol that should have been represented in that picture is a pick-me doll. Woo. Because Nicki Minaj is a pick-me. She will do anything that is expedient for her politically. And again, she's ignorant. She doesn't know what she's talking about. She's always weighing in on things that she doesn't know about. Nicki Minaj should just sit the fuck down. Whoa. And by the way, isn't she married to an alleged pedophile?
Whoa! Oh my God. We're gonna cover everything he said. And technically, Don's right. If you want to say technically, I ain't gonna say a petty, but he got convicted of R. I Googled it. He got convicted of R. So I don't know about the petty stuff. I don't know if that includes that R was a underage person. I got the content. I'm gonna read it. We're gonna read it together. You know, fair use. Here we go.
An alleged pedophile, and she has the nerve to say something disparaging about and something homophobic. I'm pretty sure that maybe that's part of the reason that she is cozying up to the Trump administration for some sort of leniency for her family members. Ooh. And it's just very transparent. So Nicki Minaj.
Ooh, and that's been the ramblings going on in different different spaces and stuff. Oh wow, I didn't know I had comments going all the way down. Oh my God, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. I ain't even see y'all comment. I was just went on. I thought nobody was commenting. I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't see nobody commenting on here, man. My bag. I wasn't ignoring y'all. Damn, I didn't know. I didn't know y'all was commenting. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Damn, I'm sorry. Ronnie Webster. Hey now, Jimmy Kimmel was making a joke about someone who was just murdered. Public areas are the streets. Public areas are the streets. Are the streets only, somebody Boise said. Don Lemon sucks, Mega says. No church is not a public area. It's a sacred grounds. Right, Lois Stevenson. Whether I agree with that, and don't be going inside nobody's church. So the church isn't a public space anymore. Hell no. When has it? Trump probably locked them up for life, Andrew says. Donald Brown, you sound kind of wishy-washy. Make stance. Organize your words. Nah. I'm just being fair. I'm being fair. I'm sorry. I don't deride nobody. I don't worship these people. If she wrong, I'm going to tell her she wrong. If he wrong, I'm going to tell him he wrong. He was wrong for going in that church, whether he, you know what I'm saying, he shouldn't have went inside the church. I'll just keep it real. Somebody Dominic says burn the Bible. No, I ain't gonna say that. Hellhound, Don is not African American either. Don just an American. Hellhound says. Yeah, I'm just a black American. Shots fired by Don. We want to be who? Polly. There's a funny picture, very creative. I don't think Don likes getting more attention for his channel, huh? I don't think Don likes getting more attention for his channel. Or somebody think I'm trying to get attention. I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't know all y'all was commenting. Damn, my bag. I gotta go to the bottom. Don, just be safe and careful. Thanks for all you do. Thanks, Tony Brown. I know, man. It's like you can't express yourself. Dominic, y'all all pawns in their deceptions. Dominic says. Seven Sages, Nicki on the wrong side of history. Yeah, she is, man. Nicki is right about Don. Don is gross for doing what he did. He's wrong what he did. I agree, but she's wrong too for her stance against her own community, bro. Like, she wrong too, man. Wrong is wrong. You know. Sage, who wins gets to write it. Man, shout out to y'all in the chat. I'm sorry, y'all. I did not know y'all was talking. I hate when that happens, man. I go on a rant. They lose their soul. Why would they care for yours? Yeah, I feel you. I don't rock with none of these people. I don't believe in none of these people, bro. I just like to hear y'all, because y'all like to believe in these people. You be a barb and you be just don't even care about nothing what the person got cracking. Or you'll be just a lemon head, a lemon drop, and don't care, that he did go inside that church. That was wrong. Don't go inside nobody's church, man, just to get a scoop. Them people got Nicki out here going after her own community. Sad. When she started talking bad about Jay-Z, she has to go through a humiliation ritual. Woo! Royce Walker said that, my bad. Seven says Nicki has always been a selfish hater. She was jealous of Cardi B and her success. Yeah. Not African American. Now shout out. I used to think that was cool back in the days to be an African American. It was just because I wanted to be, young and be rebellious. Like, nah, I ain't black. I'm African American. But then it just doesn't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? To me, it don't. I like just being American or a black person from America, but Nicki's on the wrong side. You're all pawn. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all was commenting. My bag, man. Royce Walker said them people got Nicki out here going after her own community. Oh, y'all read that? Yeah. Nicki sold her soul. Yeah, she lost. I don't know if she really lost all those I don't know if she lost all those followers like they said she lost 10 million followers or something like that. Just American 100%. I heard that. Yeah, I'm just American 100%. Cause that's what anybody gonna see me if I go to If I go to another country, they ain't gonna care if I'm black. You know what I'm saying? They don't like Americans. That's just the truth. Go to another country, they gonna see you as you go. I haven't been because I'm scared. I'm scared, especially now with the with Trump in there. I'm cool, bro. I'm cool. I don't want to go outside the country anyway. You know, I don't even want to go outside the country anyway. You know, I thought about it for years to go, but I'm cool. I'm cool. We're on the brink of World War III, bro. Like I'm good, bro. I'm good. I'll stay here and deal with whatever we got to deal with here, man. At least I know what I got to deal with here, and then yeah, you get another country that wins, and they come up here, no music, you can't speak. You need to travel outside the U.S. Nah, I'm good, Lois Cox. I feel you, Lois Cox, but I don't have no desire. I don't have no desire. I really don't. I'm really fearful to go outside the country. I really am. I'm gonna be honest with you. I wouldn't even. Mexico is only 2 hours and a half from me. I'm scared to go to Mexico. Shit. I'm scared to go to Canada. They're gonna say, forget you. You down with Kendrick Lamar. Boom. Somebody gonna beat me up because I'm from Cali. You know what I mean? You down with Kendrick. Pow. They see me with a Dodger hat on. They go, man, I'm gonna get punched in my face in Canada, man. You know? Even Canada don't want me to go. They getting tariffs and stuff. Man, this is not the time for real. At this time period, maybe when we get another president that's more open to, more, they don't have beef with a lot of countries. Man, we starting beef with the what NATO. We starting beef with our own allies, dog. Like, shit going too, excuse my language, stuff going too far, man. We got beef with we starting beef with our allies, man. What the hell is going on? And then he say he gonna give them a tariff, a big tariff, 30%, 40% more, whatever the number is. And you want me to go to another country? Hell no. You can go. No disrespect, but I can't. Shit, I can't hide this. They gonna that can't hide this. I wish I could. Shout out to the people that's brave that go out the country that's this. Y'all can go ahead. I'm not going nowhere. I'm gonna sit right in this country. I need to travel more in the U.S. I want to go to all the states. I wanted to go all the states in all the 50 states, bro. I haven't even been through California yet. I never even been to the redwoods and all that, the woods and all, the mountains. I mean, I've been, but not go there and just camp. I need to breathe some fresh air. I haven't been to Oregon, Portland, Oregon. I haven't been to Iowa, North Dakota, South Dakota. Man, I haven't been to Alabama, hometown, never been to Tennessee. Want to go to Tennessee. I want to go to what I haven't been, Indiana. Going back to, I know Indiana's the hood some parts. I want to travel to US. Shit, I feel safe here, bro. I'm good. I need to figure out here. No disrespect. Shout out to y'all that would love to travel out the country, but not me. Hell no, I'm cool. Shout out to Hellhound. They are polite. Yeah, I bet they are, but I'm cool. They just stay here in the U.S., right, Andrew? I'm here. I'm staying right here, bro. I'm scared, bro. I won't even go to Mexico, bro. I'm scared to go to Mexico. Like, I've been scared to go there because the cartels and stuff. If I have a feeling about something, I'm going to stick to my feelings. I feel like I'm going to get kidnapped out there. I'm not going, bro. I understand people go there and get their teeth done and all that. I'm cool, bro. I'm cool. I'm good, bro. Hell no. With all this ice stuff, I'll be a great kidnap piece, tool piece. A U.S. Black American. Oh man, they would love to have my ass. Is that jackass in the wild? don't say we. It's that jackass in the White House 7 say just said. What's up, Gwendolyn? I'm sorry. Good morning, Gwendolyn. Everyone, first time here, pay attention. Do not be distracted. Shout out to Gwendolyn. Shout out to you. My bad. Beer barded, whatever. How you say beer badded, beer bad red. Iowa is nice, just not in the winter. Yeah, I ain't going out there in the winter. I want to go all these places in the spring, not even in the summer. Give me spring, fall, when it's not hot, when it's not too cold. Give me spring, fall. Just, it reminds me like New York. When I go to New York, it's like the perfect. When I go to New York, it's perfect. When it's like my birthday, June, it's not that hot. That's LA weather. You know what I'm saying? Give me that. Or give me fall in New York or whatever in y'all city and state, whatever is cold and hot. I want to go when it's spring and fall. I don't want to go through the summer and I don't want to go in the winter. Yeah, it definitely ain't going in the summer. I can't stand y'all hot summers and I can't stand your snowy winters. Y'all can have all that. Unless I'm in the Christmas mode or something, and I want to see some white snow and all that stuff, and seeing Ben Crosby and all that. Other than that, chestnuts roasted on an open fire. I want to go there. The Seven Sages said, "Ain't ish to see in Alabama." What? What? They got food in there. They got that. I want that southern good food in Alabama, and then you get to see the history. I want to see all that stuff back in the 50s. I want to see that with my real eyes. You see it on TV. I want to see. I want to see all that stuff that we've been fighting for, so it can remind my ass. Yeah, it's a lot to see in Alabama. Yeah, it's a lot of history there. Montgomery, see with Martin Luther King, with all that bus stuff. It's a lot of history there. It may not be beautiful. Sometimes we need a refresher. It's something to see in every city and state. And I want to travel to the U.S., man. Sounds like you need to go chill in a few states. I suggest staying clear of big cities, Don. American in small towns are better. I don't know. I like big cities. I like New York. I like Vegas. And I love LA, of course. And I love Chicago. Well, Chicago, downtown Chicago. I haven't been to the hoods in Chicago. Let me go downtown Chicago. Miami, Atlanta, Dallas, Houston. Woo, shout out to Houston. But anyway, too dark of skin for ice. Nah, not really. They showed this black couple, Hellhound recently. They was talking mess. They had to be careful. It was like, dang, y'all don't hear my accent. You don't just give them your ID. Stop with the chitter chatter, bro. You can film it. Give them your ID and just let them check and move on. Stop trying to piss these people off. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Like, it's cool to have freedom of speech and stuff and, and be defiant to a certain extent, but follow the law and use common sense, bro. These people, man, are already like ready to turn up and blow your brains out. Just hand them the damn ID. And they pulled over this black couple recently and they was frustrated. And I get it, but just give them the ID and then they would have just left. As soon as they gave them the ID, they left. But they was talking in between and just be quiet. Just like my dumb ass. I shouldn't have said that much to that police officer when I was riding that bike. I should have just been quiet. Man, I'm trying to talk to him like, hey, I'm security. But sometimes that don't mean nothing to some people, bro. Just do what they say. Give them the ID, man. Stop all that. You got all these rights and stuff, bro. Like, just give them the ID, man. It's sad.
But to order for you to live to fight another day, just follow the law, dog. Like, damn, what's so hard? That's the problem. A lot of y'all don't have no discipline. You don't have no respect for nothing. And so when somebody telling you something that's righteous, it goes right past your head. It's the real truth. I deal with it every day doing security. I'm like, I talk to you all the time. When does it get through your head that this is the rules? I didn't make the rules. That's why they got me. What you think they got me sitting here for? Just to wave and smile? I got to follow the rules and regulations. And so that irritates me as a guard, and it irritates me in real life when people think they're above the law. Anybody. That shit makes me mad, man. I be mad. Like, damn, why you keep effing with me? Trump doing too much. I am not going nowhere to. What up? Right. Right, Morocco. Hell nah, man. I'm cool. Papa Pillin, I'm cool. Gwendolyn said, martial law, man, we are, if it is, we in it, man. I hate to tell y'all this, you know, go to Maine, Don, see the water there. See, go to Maine, Vermont, Delaware. I remember back in the days, I met a girl from Delaware. Woo! In Baltimore in the Skilo days. Oh my God. Oh, wait a minute. Woo! Oh, shout out to Baltimore. You do toodaloo. During the Skilo days, and yeah. Shout out to Baltimore and Delaware. Yeah. Had a flashback. Woo, brought a smile to my face. But I've never been physically in Delaware, Vermont, Maine. You know, I've been to New York, Jersey, Philly, and the East Coast, far as East Coast. Oh yeah, I went to New England, but I guess I went to Boston technically, but I didn't feel like I was in the city. I was like in the woods area, so like somewhere in the woods, man. Oh, I gotta go. Thank you. Oh my God, thank you, Lois Cox. That's 444. Make sure y'all come up. Right, Gwendolyn, I ain't going nowhere either, man. Matthew said black fatigue. I think everybody, every nationality has fatigue, not just black people, man. Alkin, Boston. Good morning. Good morning. Boston in the building. Have a great day. Lois Cox says, I got to go. All right, y'all. Make sure y'all pull up on me Monday through Friday, 4:45 a.m. West Coast time, 6:45 a.m. Central time, and 7:45 a.m. East Coast time, Monday through Friday. Pull up on your boy. Like the video, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Make sure it says all. Share me out on all your social media platforms, and comment later in the comment section. If I didn't read your comment or you feel slighted, or if you felt great about the live, bad, you thought it was whack, good, put it in the comment section. Let's talk about it. Come and talk to me. I really wanna meet you. I'm sorry, I can't sing. Come and talk to date. Don Nizzy. Here we go. Peace, Don. Good conversation. Take care, everyone. Thank you. Good. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you, Hellhound. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you, Lois Cox, my beautiful member in the green, and everybody in the chat, Seven Sages, and all the people in the chat. Shout out to y'all. I can't name all y'all. Shout out to my member, Lois Cox, and my member, Life with the Sherry. Go to Life with the Sherry channel. All right, y'all. Yeah, Don. And in them groups, y'all was wrong to go on in that church, man. Bottom line, I like Don, but Don, you was wrong, dog. Should he go to prison and all that, and all them going 40 years and all that? Nah, ain't no 40 years. But I see why the DOJ under this administration, whew, you got to be more careful. All right, y'all gotta go. You know how we do. I just thank everybody for pulling up on me. Nothing like traveling to California, like 7 states in one. Yeah, Cali, man, got everything you need out here. All right, I gotta go, y'all. Mwah, mwah. To all the ladies and the single ladies, you get the leggy. Pow, pow, pow. And the homies, you get the pound. Poop, poop, poop. Uppercut. Thank y'all for pulling up. You know how we do. Come on tomorrow. Comment in the comment section. Play this video again. Watch the commercials. I love y'all. No Diddy. Yay, yay, baby.